Hey, it's Mike Duffy checking in from Don't Get Hacked, Global Cybersecurity Services, and Mupo Entertainment.com. Mupo is a full service entertainment company where we help you broadcast your podcast and your messages to the world using our um, platform that we have on iOS and Android, on our website, we're on Roku, we're on Amazon Fire Stick. We're worldwide with MupoEntertainment.com. I'm a producer over at MupoEntertainment.com, so I have a technology podcast. I also have a interview show where I called Business Speed Dating with MagicMike.com, where I interview business owners and help them get some video content on YouTube, because in 2024, the way people are discovering your business is through seeing your business name. And that's either in-person networking events, or you're running ads, or they're discovering you on YouTube or the social medias, right? So anyway, this is my daily diary of a hacker for January 20th, 2024. So it's Saturday night in North America right now. It is 7 a.m. here in Dubai. So I'm just trying to give you a glimpse into my lifestyle of I've been in technology for how long have I been fixing people's tech? 20 years, not quite 20 years. Anyway, we do both PC and Mac tech support. We help people with their computers. We help them with their technology. It's cybersecurity. It's end user tech support. The main important thing is the main thing for us is to make sure that you have all your data backed up, because there's so much different types of data these days. You've got data on your computers, on your laptops, on your um, mobile devices, iPhones, iPads, Android devices, cloud services like Gmail and Outlook, and all these places. A lot of people have a lot of data, but usually it's not organized, it's not backed up in three places. And when an emergency happens, like flood, fire, theft, user error, and hackers, people freak out, they panic, and all common sense and logic goes out the window. Our role, our purpose is to keep educating you on the importance of having a reliable, written out data recovery plan. So in case of any type of an emergency, in type of any panic that ensues, you know how to put your digital life back together. So education company, tech support company. We can do on-site support. We can do remote support. We can send you suggestions over text message. Every human likes tech support, or consuming tech support, in a different manner. Some like it over email, some like it over text message, some like Facebook video messenger. The delivery methods of tech support have changed. I'm okay with that. I like to have a flexible life, and I like to be wherever I am around the world, visiting people, helping them with their tech. And you can reach us because we're worldwide, and we can deliver our help to you no matter what format, delivery method that you enjoy it. So that's who I am. I started Don't Get Hacked Cybersecurity August 1st, 2021. Prior to that, I ran a Calgary office for a worldwide technology company for 16, 17 years. And then I'm like, you know what? I want to do this by myself, for myself, and help people in a new delivery method. So we're true 24/7. If you call the number you see on the screen, that goes to a call center. Very lovely people. They answer your message. They send it off to me, and then I contact you. You can also text us at that same phone number, that 403-471-8082. You can WhatsApp us on that same number. It's really easy to get a hold of us. We figure out what your problems are. We do a little bit of research, and then we give you steps to solve your technology issue. So whether or not you want to solve those technology issues yourself at your own pace, because you want to learn with us, great. If you want us to do a remote session with you over Zoom or whatever preferred video conferencing software you want to use, Not a problem. We can remote into your computer and show you what buttons to click on. Or it's done for you where we just remote in and take care of everything for you, and we just let you know when we're done. So we work with all levels, all IT skill levels. It does not matter to us. Doesn't matter if you're PC or Mac. Doesn't matter if you're using Android. We will help you regardless of your technology, regardless of your skill level. So here is just a rundown of my Saturday, and just the thing, we landed in Dubai on when we left North America on a Monday. We arrived here in Dubai Wednesday. That affects the sleep schedule. And then Wednesday we had meetings Wednesday, Thursday, and now I'm gonna have to review what I did on Friday. But regardless, here's a rundown of my Saturday, just so you have an idea of what a 40-year-old who's running a cybersecurity company is doing on a daily basis. I'm a human just like you, and this is what I did on my Saturday. Okay, Saturday, slept 12 hours. I've been going to bed, like last night I actually went to bed early just because I was exhausted by 9, 10 p.m. But usually because I'm supporting my techs in Calgary, Alberta, I've been doing midnight to 1 a.m. and then sleeping. So slept 12 hours. My sleep schedule is still out of whack. I was up at like 3 a.m. today, and it's been doing emails, and now it's like 7 a.m. So I thought I'd better do the live. Yesterday we've gone to the beach. We've gone or the Dubai Marina Beach. We've done that once. So yesterday we walked to the Dubai Marina Mall. There's so many people in this area. It's way more dynamic than Calgary because unless it's summertime in Calgary, you're not really walking around. You might be going to a festival, but I don't really. How many people actually walk around downtown Calgary on their daily thing, going to shops and malls? Of course, there's the marina here, so there's yachts, there's bridges. It just seems more dynamic here than where we're from. So that's interesting to see, and it's probably like a 20-25 minute walk to the Marina Mall from our hotel. So it's a nice walk. The mall is spectacularly beautiful, much more than I think any mall I see in Alberta, Canada. So we took some pictures, we took some videos. You'll see those in the future. Uh, so grocery shopping, came back to make a meal. As always, I'm responding to tech support, text messages, and emails all day long because I'm not going to, as a business owner, you don't control when people message you. I also advertise that we're 24/7. So I know that we're going to get messages all throughout the day. Sometimes when people are at the start of their pain point with their technology, like a printer not working, Wi-Fi not working, uh, whatever's not working, or sometimes it's after they've spent hours or days being frustrated trying to fix their own technology, and they know they can reach out to us, and maybe they're not comfortable reaching out to us until they've exhausted all of their patience. So we're usually so we're usually at the um, sometimes we get a lot of mean, nasty messages, people swearing about their technology. They don't understand why it's not working. Sometimes it's easy as just telling them that they clicked on this wrong thing and other computers in the wrong country, or their stuff's not working because they're still connected to a VPN software and they need to disconnect from the VPN software in order for their printer to work or email to work or whatever. So that's the whole point of tech support. A lot of people these days in 2024 like to play with stuff and install their own software. They like to, learn stuff by themselves, but then they get into trouble, and that's when they reach out for tech support. So if you're on a monthly contract with us, starting at $125 a month, which includes 24/7 remote support, online backup, data documentation, and everything else that we include in that package, um, you know, people will and end users will literally try to solve stuff themselves until they're at their wits end, at the end of their patience level, and then we get a barrage of messages, and sometimes they're a little bit offensive, but I'm a human. I Some people would get angry with some of the messages we get from end users, but I realize end users are tired. They're at the end of their patience level, and they're just going to send us messages, and I just have to learn not to be offended by them, and just to kind of let them roll off my back. So yesterday had a mix. I had it's always interesting to read emails from clients. I read them to my wife yesterday because I just could not believe the comments I was getting in emails and text messages yesterday. So, like, if I was a different person, I'd likely be offended by these messages. But I know people have been working on solving. They run into a technology issue, and they're just being a human, and their lack of patience, or they're at the end of their patience, their frustrations just come out, and it's just like this data dump. That's just this information dump I get, and realistically, it should be like a one sentence long. Can you help me with X, Y, and Z? But it's usually a paragraph or two paragraphs of painful messaging, and then the actual tech support request is like this one sentence at the end. It's just how people communicate with you in 2024. um, it's always interesting to read emails from customers. There are either truly positive and full of love and respect, and funny comments on how support on how people are happy to have you in their corner. Like, I'll get emojis from messages. I'll get emojis in some of these messages. People say they love me all the time. Like, you get that one extreme. And then on the flip side, I get emails like this. I posted this on Facebook yesterday. Um, I got the comments I got yesterday. I hate the font on your website. I don't understand why so the font on my website, I'm going to respond to that. I've redesigned the website so many times because I've switched from one website technology to another. We've added new features. I just play with the website all the time to see what type of feedback I get. I'm not too serious with the website. Look at me. I'm wearing a tie-dye shirt right now. I am totally not I'm not serious when it comes to technology, because things will be one way one day and then a different way another day. My website doesn't stay the same. I add pictures to it all the time. I change the service offerings. Like, the website is a dynamic thing. I don't stick with WordPress. I have changed the website. I think our Don't Get Hacked website has been changed. It probably changes twice a year. I'm always updating stuff, but like the website, we've switched designers. So um, and this is what I've learned from graphic design and website designers. Every designer, if they didn't build your website, they think it looks ugly. That is just what designers say. So, this person who sent me this message yesterday is a website. Well, they're not a website designer. They're a graphics designer, and asking for tech support, and sent me a message that they hated the font on my website, and then there are other messages. So I'm going to respond to that. I just don't care, because you know what? The website's probably going to look different in 6 months. It's just I changed the technology in October, and it's got a better booking system. There's benefits to this new platform I'm on, and we just don't have enough website traffic right now to justify building a big brash, it doesn't even matter what website technology we use, because at the end of the day, it's going to dynamically change all the time, because I changed the color palette. I went from black and white to pink because I know we deal with female clients, and I thought I put a softer tone on the website, and this particular graphic designer is female, so I don't understand why she said that to me. But anyway, regardless, um, another awesome negative comment yesterday. I don't understand why you do so many different things. As a human, I have a bunch of hobbies, right? I fix computers. I do tech support for people. I'm always doing new things, whether that is making, I'm part of MupoEntertainment.com for the last 2 years, right? So we develop our own podcasts. And when I help people make podcasts. So yes, there's plenty when you're out there networking in the world. you are in exploring the world and traveling, you're going to pick up new friends and new hobbies, and those hobbies require attention and time. And I apologize that I do too many things, but in order to find new customers who need my help with their technology, I need to travel, I need to meet new people, I need to get new hobbies, I need to test things out because you just never know where you're going to pick up new customers from. And I really don't understand. Like, am I offending you by doing so many things? Yes, I have a business card. On my business card, I list um, my book. I'm an author, so I have a book called Brand Sharks. So I have that on my business card. I have a technology company on my business card, and I have the entertainment company on my business card. So yes, I do a lot of things, but aren't you supposed to be doing a lot of things when you're a human trying to learn new things? So that's the response to that comment. Um, Other comment yesterday. You look and act unprofessional. Can you give me a recommendation for another IT company that is good as you are? This is coming from somebody who's not even a customer. They've reached out for multiple meetings. We've booked multiple meetings with them, and they keep canceling those meetings. So I'm at this point. I have just suggested that I send another one of my representatives into the meeting because I don't know if that comment is coming from jealousy that I've traveled to 2023 was traveled to Texas, traveled to New York, New Jersey, and traveled to Dubai. In 2024, I've come back to Dubai. Um, I the other response was that she wanted to deal with a small IT company, and I'm like, we are DontGetHacked.ca is a startup. We are a super small company. There is literally myself and then two technicians in Calgary. I don't know how much smaller you can get than that size, right? So, um, anyway, that's my response. That's my, I can definitely give you a referral to another IT company. I just don't understand why we can't be the ones to help you out. Because if you got PCs, Windows computers, if you got Mac computers, you got mobile devices, if you have, um, that is exactly the services we provide. And if you haven't even given me the chance to give you pricing, like what we would like to do is come in and sit, I offered them a remote service, not a remote service call, but a remote meeting on Zoom. And that was subsequently denied, and they demanded somebody to be on site in their conference room. And I'm like, no problem. I can send somebody to your conference room next week on the dates that you specified, as long as they don't cancel on me again, because they've already canceled on me once, and that was last summer, which does not hurt my feelings because, it is what it is with customers reaching out for support and then canceling last moment. I know that things pop up, requirements change, budget changes, opinions of me change. Everything's dynamic in this world, right? So you may have, I've had people sign up for my podcast when I was filming it at the Calgary Petroleum Club in downtown Calgary. I had multiple people register multiple times, and then they canceled with no notice. So I get it. People have good intentions. They sign up and book appointments, and then um, back out last minute with no notice. That whatever, doesn't matter. At the end of the day, they're just not ready to have that conversation with you, because I think the people who canceled the people who canceled their podcast appointments, some of them rebooked and then just were no show again, and others did not. And I'm like, I don't think I'm that scary. Realistically, in the business speed dating with magicmike.com podcast, what we're really doing is just what we're really doing is just we're sitting in a podcast room, and I'm asking you questions about your business, and at the end of that, we're making that content that we're broadcasting on MupoEntertainment.com and YouTube and all the other social media platforms that I'm broadcasting to. So I'm really helping you spotlight your business by asking you questions about your business, because I know that you may not have video content already on YouTube and all over the internet promoting yourself. At the end of the day, my podcast, Business Speed Dating with MagicMike.com, is about me as a producer with MupoEntertainment.com helping promote your business. Regardless, whatever. It is what it is. People set up meetings with you and then they cancel them subsequently without any warning, without any follow-up message. And then this is what we're now, like 7 months later after the first cancellation. They want us back, but then it can't be over Zoom and it needs to be in person, and they only want to deal with a small IT company. And I'm like, that's exactly what we are. So hopefully I combated. This is the whole reason I believe I was led to the 10x coaching 4 years ago, right? Is in order to grow as a person, grow as a business owner, and get over all the bullshit that people throw your way, you need to be able to deal with objections and deal with haters. And that's exactly what the Grant Cardone 10x coaching is. It's like, the bigger you want to get, the more people you want to know, you need to know how to deal with human relations and all the stresses that can be caused by people being inauthentic, right? I'm authentic human. I'm going to tell you exactly what is wrong with your technology, what is wrong with the IT guys that you're dealing with right now that may or may not be providing you proper service for your technology. So anyway, that's just my rundown of a Saturday. So today, it's already 7:30 a.m. in Dubai. It's a Sunday, so I got to go back to work because I have a keynote speech coming up February 24th with Jose Escobar and his Connected Leaders Academy. I want to take my easy peasy passwords. I don't know what you call this, but it's kind of digital, but we really need to digitize it and offer it as a downloadable item for people to get, because I have a PDF and I have it printed out on paper. I created this document, geez, this would have been like 14 months ago. So season 1 of my podcast was episode 9 is how to make strong, secure passwords that you can remember. And this needs to be digitized. So that is what Sunday's going to be. Follow up with more people, send more invoices out, and get ready for a keynote that is just over a month away. A month, 4 weeks is going to disappear quickly. So I need to go back to work. Anyway, have a good Saturday night. Have a good Sunday, and I'll do a rundown of my Sunday in about 24 hours.